A pine fern. Delightful. Its foliage shifts colors with the temperament. Quite dazzling. I wonder what color it will display on Kobo. You clearly have a talent for this, Cal.
Thanks. Breeze taught me a little. How long you been gardening?
Since I was a child, I've always enjoyed the company of plants. In my adolescence, I joined a well-respected nursery. My work became a passion, and I soon stumbled upon an innovation.
What was it?
Hybridizing diverse genotypical specimens with novel macrocosmetic environments. A mouthful, yes. I mean that I developed a talent for growing new plants in new places.
Well, these specimens are lucky to have you here.
That's what they tell me.
Healy, what made you stop your research?
I lost my lab. Once the Empire occupied my planet, it seized my nursery, uprooting every flower, fern, and sapling.
That's horrible.
Worse, they repurposed my lab into a biochemical weapons facility. All my research, now used as a means for death. I refused to cooperate, escaped on an unlicensed shuttle, and here I am.
Well, you're safe here.
I have been told that before. But when you say it, I believe it, Cal. Oh, hello.
Tar, right? You said you're from around here?
Been all over Kobo, but I knew I had to foot slog it back to the Reach when I heard the stories. They say it's been a right barnyard since you arrived.
Word traveled that fast, huh?
If it's privacy you're worried about, mate, don't be. No one listens to old Har. But stop by if you ever want to hear the latest yarns, eh? My eyes, what they are, I couldn't hit a tree with a boulder, but I got ears like a boulevard. Talk later?
Do you see this lad? Put me to the mast, the tank's over halfway full.
I hope they all get along.
Aye, but this is no the time for self-congratulation, laddie. There's still leagues of bubbles left for more fishes. Let the hunt continue.
I heard from Breeze that our brave Cal simply tore through those raiders without so much as breaking a sweat.
Breeze told you this?
Indeed. You ain't never seen someone move like that. So he says.
The Latero lies. You must make him fear you. Then he will speak truth.
Oh, Cal, here you are. So, is that how it happened?
No.
I told you. Breeze lies.
How mortifying.
He must pay. We should curse him. Make him suffer.
If you hurt him, he won't be able to cook you scaz steaks.
Nobody asked your opinion, Cal Kestis.
Z, got any advice on confronting Dagon?
Well, in my day, I did watch him spar countless times. A ferocious warrior, that one, with a keen instinct for recognizing weakness. So don't show any.
If only it was that easy.
I know. Why is it our enemies always seem to be the ones to exploit our failings? We'll speak later. Go on, set forth.
With Ravis dead, the Bedlam Raiders have been wounded. This makes them dangerous.
They weren't exactly harmless before.
No, they were not. I will look after the outpost. The Raiders may strike if they think we are vulnerable.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
I know you will, and I will be waiting. Don't you have a mountain to climb?
Cal, we were just discussing what we should renovate next.
Just lots else to fix around here, thanks to the raiders, you know?
Yes, of course, but surely we can find something a bit more inspiring for our next project than a water pump.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Hello, Cal.
So, it looks like we aren't the only ones who found romance on Kobo.
What, Turgle and Two locked? I don't think that's in the stars.
Come now, Cal. That delightfully dark Maven has been casting wayward glances at you.
Marin? What was the look?
She's a hard one to read. You, however, couldn't be more obvious. So, what are you waiting for?
Good question. A lot going on right now.
Okay, don't get so caught up that you miss the small things, because those are the things you'll remember.
Hey, Cal. Good to see you.
These dolts. Reveling as if things are better.
Well, you can't blame them for being glad Ravis is gone.
I can and will. The raiders are still out there, causing mayhem. And even where they're gone, there's the Empire. Replace one boot with another. It doesn't change anything.
Always a pleasure, Moran.
Anytime, Cal. Surrounded by idiots. Dull fools dancing into the jaws of oblivion. Well, not me. No, thank you.
So why'd you choose to study the High Republic?
You know, I think it is the same reason that people are flocking to Pyloon's Saloon. Everyone is excited about the possibility of what Kobo could become. I believe that is the kind of optimism that defined the High Republic.
Maybe you're right about that.
Hey.
Hey, Cal, did you hear those vulture droids screaming around the mountain?
Not yet. Wait, don't tell me you're thinking of sampling them.
Thinking? It's already done. Didi and I just got back.
Must have been dangerous.
Oh yeah, we almost died like 10 times. But once we layered those samples over some lo-fi Trandoshan funk, you gotta hear it to believe it. Don't forget to talk to Didi if you want to switch songs.
I won't forget. Your turn to choose, BD. Cue the music. Okay, let's listen. Let's change the tempo. All right, let's hear it. Let's try this one.
Monk, I could really use a drink.
Just a moment longer. I'll be by when I can.
Cal, is it true? Is Ravis really gone?
Yeah. You relieved?
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But I'm actually sad. It almost feels like I killed him.
He did try to kill you.
Oh yeah, a few times. But none of this would have happened if I wasn't trying to make a quick credit. I'm a murderer! Hey, Monk! What's it take for a frog with blood on his hands to get some service around here? Ravis, forgive me!
Gotta hand it to you, Cal. Wherever you go, the action surely follows.
Hey, you wanted customers, right?
That I did. The place is packed. And if we keep going at this rate, we're gonna need a bouncer.
Well, maybe Mosey's looking for some extra income.
Interesting proposition. If I had to put my life in someone else's hands, it'd be Mosey's. You keep your eyes on the path ahead.
Hey, how come you never charge me for our chats? You make everyone else pay for your wisdom.
Ha! If wisdom could be obtained with credits, all would possess it. Every fortune has a price. But a conversation between friends is priceless. That is why I do not charge you, Sojourner.
Thanks, Two Locked.
I must be alone now.
You got the stuff, I got the goods.
Can't go wrong with this.
Fork over the pucks.
I'll take it.
Wanted to get that off my hands. Whatever. Thought Tormo's never doubled the bounty before. You've got him twisted right up.
He did that to himself. You mentioned before that you used to work with Sork.
Yeah, it was a wild time. We made a lot of credits together and even more enemies.
Doesn't sound like the kind of relationship that lasts.
Things were good until they weren't. That's how it is with Sork. He'll sell you out for a stale turbo dog. Only a matter of time before he made his move. But I'm not an easy mark, Cal. You should know that by now.
What do we have here?
Word is that Ravis got bumped off.
Word travels fast.
Sure, when there's credits to be made. Send the raiders running, and we're in business.
That's right. We get back into the gorge, kickstart those dams, and we finally make some real scratch.
Those dams are in rough shape. Think you're up to it?
I know 'em like the hairs on my back.
What Grok here means is we can make them sing again. Yeah, trust us. Say we short the central conduit, slice it through the emergency couplings. Might be enough to get the sluice gates going.
Huh. Might actually work. Keep up the good work, kid.
Cal, glad you're here. There's talk of a giant piazza nesting in an animal graveyard on the far side of the valley. Figured you want to check it out.
You figured right.
Look at you. Already sounding like a local. Oh, before I forget, I heard there were a pair of newcomers over by the stone spires. I want to look for them.
I already found them. They're gonna start a holotactics table at Pyloon's.
Now we're talking. Piazza that size, well, just don't take it lightly.
I won't. Thanks, Mosey. How did Boglings end up on Kobo?
You can thank Grease for that. He brought him here on accident, is what I heard at least. Raiders kill them in droves. I've seen them.
Why would anyone kill a Bogling?
Exactly. You can't eat them, can't skin them, can't even trade with them. One of the Bedlam Raider chiefs used to shoot them for fun.
Just point me in his direction.
Don't bother. I handled it already.
All right.
Be seeing you.
You know what this place needs?
A working refresher?
Discipline. Those mouth-breathing raiders just walked in here and made off with Z. I go off planet for 1 second, and the whole place has gone soft. They gotta get it through their heads that I can't be their fearless leader all the time.
People have to learn to defend themselves, Grease. You can't fight their battles for them.
All right, finish this thing, will ya?
I'm going. What do I want to hear?
Hey, Moran. What do you think about that moonbeam hitting the mountain?
I don't think about it.
Oh, come on. You cannot tell me you're completely disinterested.
You want to know what's up there? I'll tell you. Trouble, more trouble, and, you guessed it, a pain in the collective rear of everyone on this dusty rock.
But you can't.
And I know, you're a scientist. You can't wait to see what they'll unearth. But if years of smuggling taught me anything, it's that once you dig up trouble, you can never bury it again. Trouble sticks around. And like Turgle, or Blackamouthed scholars with their pointless questions.
I have a theory. You are a very unpleasant person.
Now you're starting to get it. Drink up while you still can.
smelling what I'm smelling?